Alright, so I have some great news. Your girl got accepted to Big Dub Vending for 2025! Basically, welcome to Operation Big Dub. Big Dub has been the goal for like my past year, wanting to vend there. And I applied twice, but they didn't get my applications for some reason, so I emailed and followed up. I'm like, hey, this acceptance letter's going out. And they're like, yes, for primary vendors, but there are secondary vendors like happening this year up in New Camp. So I was like, please, 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 can I be considered for this? And they ended up working everything out, and God bless, got accepted as a secondary vendor up in New Camp. So I'm just basically gonna be trying to vlog everything that I do for this upcoming event because it's a lot of work, and my goal is for my place not to explode the week of Big Dub happening. And I'm also kind of like in between if I'm going to vend at the local county fair again this year, the week before Big Dub, because it's a lot of work. But you know, if I have everything prepared by July, then I can do 2 events in a row. Yeah, this is my first time doing like a big festival. I'm so excited, and words cannot explain how excited I am. So what we got on the to-do list is I have to order new stickers. I'm bringing a new product in, lighters, and I'm probably gonna do tapestries for 2 of my pieces, which is Calmly Feel Myself Evolving and Soul Behind the Vessel. So all the products I'm gonna have my prints, my stickers, t-shirts and hoodies, my mannequin heads, lighters, bookmarks, which a friend just started commissioning me for some bookmarks. So I was like, why don't I just make bookmarks? And they're like original piece bookmarks. So I'm very excited to announce that. And then doing coloring books, which I'm printing off on my own, and tapestries. And then I'm gonna make a catalog for my products so that I can just like hand it to people so that it doesn't stress them out with how many products I actually have at my booth. I have to make a new logo because Mr. Birdman is not acceptable anymore. I made that thing on my wall. Just a little look at it. Ooh, I might just do something like this for my logo. I'm kind of inspired by that for sure. And then each week I'm basically gonna set a goal of doing 1 day a week of production for my hoodies and t-shirts, because that takes a lot of energy to do. So my goal will probably be like 5 t-shirts a day, or a hoodie. I need to go get more hoodies. I'm gonna dedicate 1 day this month to editing all my images before I get everything ordered. And then dedicating 1 day to logging all my current inventory, because everything is on the low side. And I need to get that dealt with. Today's quest will be making bookmarks, and I'll show you guys what's going into that and how I started those. They're really cool. I'm really excited for these bookmarks for some avid book readers that want to invest in a bookmark that's like that you can't buy in the store. I'm excited for this journey. I have 11 weeks till Big Dub, so I'll be checking in every so often and sharing what's going on, and showing part of my processes of what's going on. And it's just kind of to like hold me accountable, because we all need an accountability buddy, and mine will be my camera. Okie dokie, we are in the studio right now. All right, so I'm making these bookmarks. My friend had commissioned them. This was like the practice little 8 by 8 inches, but I'm basically gonna sew these together on the sides, attach a little string that I hand make, and then I'll have a key at the end for a little bookmark. But these are what I'm actually producing, which are 6-inch bookmarks, and they're all unique on their own sides and whatnot, which I love. I hope you guys can see this. This is one. I did these on my car ride to dinner yesterday. Focus. There we go. Really excited with how these are gonna turn out. But each piece is like a different part of a painting that I made, and I cut it up. So I'm probably gonna do a couple of these. and just mass produce some bookmarks because like, wow, these are all so beautiful. And I've never cut canvas up before, but doing it made me gain a little bit of confidence in myself because it's fun to be able to do that. And like, sometimes my ink things don't make sense, you know? And I want to cut them up and be able to find more little monsters and stuff within them. So I'm really excited to do this. I'm gonna get work on these. I might do a little time lapse of it. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. I have one in progress right now. But that's today's mission, is to do bookmarks. Okie dokie, I just got them all laminated over the weekend, so progress. And now I'm gonna chop them up. And I just went to Michael's and I got some new wire or chain. I got some of these things and then a puncher so that I can like reinforce the part where the chain's gonna go. It'll be all pretty, you know? So yeah, I'm like worried that if I don't do them big enough, I'll cut into a part that I'm not supposed to cut into. Bookmark number 1 is made. All right, I'll fill you all in when I get to this hole punching. Hello, I'm on the floor doing this right now because it's kind of a lot quieter, but anyways, I'm putting the eyelets in. I just wanted to show you guys what that process looks like. It's real simple. I cut little holes with a leather cutter for this. And I got a little anvil and whatever. But yeah, this is how the bookmarks are coming out. Very excited and happy about it. My partner gave me the idea to use the eyelets. I'm like, to like reinforce the key part that I have attached, because basically making a chain on all of them and attaching it so they all have a little key attached, a little charm. For right now they'll all be keys until I obviously like run out and then have to restock on the next design. But I'm really happy with how these are turning out. Original art bookmarks by CIPOFJOELLE. Like, I think this is lit. Shout out to my friend for commissioning me this, because I wouldn't have had this idea. Alrighty. Freaking awesome. I'm very happy with how these are turning out. I think they're very cute. A lot of hand labor. I'm used to just painting, not having to like wedge things together. It's okay, it's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on attaching keys for right now, so I'll see y'all later. Good morning, vlog. Another thing that is important for me to get done on Big Dub is my own health, because I have not been eating that great lately, and I have not been working out as hard as I'd like to be. And a lot of y'all know that I was a bodybuilder, and I don't know, I'm trying to get back to like doing half of what I was doing during bodybuilding. I ordered my lighters for Big Dub, I ordered the stickers, and I ordered the vinyl wrapping for my lighters. I have like 200 lighters. So yeah, I'm just waiting on stickers right now basically. And for stickers, I did a ton of new designs. Kind of pulled some old ones out of the vault to do, which is good. And then the next thing I have to worry about is getting prints done. I'll be doing another set of bookmarks this week. Hopefully I can find some loose canvas instead of having to like chop up an old piece. But honestly, I'm not against having to chop up an old piece because it might look cooler that way. Cause like I have paintings like this where I was just making shit. And there's really no point to this. I can add another layer to this though, and it would look really cool for a painting, for bookmarks. I do have 2 vending events this weekend, and that is parking lot parking lot pull-up in RVA on Saturday, and then in Ashburn I have a Memorial Day run. I'm not running, I'm bending. Trust. And another goal for this week is to create 2 shirts. 2 shirts today. Don't know about the other days. And cutie little Buzzy's back inside. Hee hee. Okay, so this morning's warm-up is going to be adding another layer of color onto this piece. Thankfully with warm-ups, I don't do much actually. It's literally just getting the start to start. This is just for bookmarks, so I'm not taking it too seriously. I want there to be textural change within it. Layers of things. And acrylic, when it goes into watercolor, it kind of disperses big. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. I'm just gonna put this to the side probably and let it dry. That's what that looks like. That's what this looks like. Ooh, I'm liking that. All right, so that's the start of bookmarks. Next, I'm going to start on some shirts. So as I mentioned earlier, I just got new fluid inks, like fabric fluid inks. So I've been putting little faces on the skulls, and here's some examples of what they look like. And then for my t-shirts, the starting of it is kind of the same. I'm gonna get this to have a nice little soft, watery base. Not too soaked, because I found that if I leave it too soaked, my entire design just gets annihilated. But I will start with some textures, and I just scribble. I'm just scribbling, y'all. I should probably pin these, but I just don't feel like it. And again, I'm going for like eyes in the face, like faces for every time I do these little guys, because I just think the faces are interesting and you can see different abstracts within them. It might kill the design that I made, but I've learned my lesson to not put these into the dryer until they're completely dry, because the cylindrical motion it goes in is not very helpful with where the design goes. Some of these textures go through. Let's see, we'll give them sharper mouth. Gonna do some purple with this. I don't know why. My purple cap was just open, so I chose it. And like some of these, yeah, they turn out better than others. Sometimes I really think that like my energy does have a lot to do with outcome of what a painting is. And I can feel that I'm not very into this right now. I'm just warming myself up so that I can start my oil paintings for the day, because that's what I'm actually interested in doing. And the cool thing about art is that it's all subjective. Somebody's gonna love this shirt so much that they're gonna wanna buy it. And that's what I think is cool. Yes, I'm loving him now. Let's just hope it like doesn't change way too much, because that would really suck. So yeah, I think I'm ready to do my oils. I really like seeing how colors mix into each other, like how this teal is mixing into this orange. I think it looks amazing. Done with that. Now to let this dry for another day or two. Now I have this piece that I haven't worked on in months, but this guy down here is similar to like what I was making in the last one that I wanted to do. But he is not right. I don't think he's complimenting this person at all. So like this piece is called a beam of light in a bag of meat, because that's really what we are. Our souls are just a beam of light inside of a bag of meat. So let's get started on this. Ooh. Okay, so this is what she looks like now in all her glory. I think she looks a lot more balanced and pretty. Maybe I'll get prints of her this time around. I'll see how I feel in a few weeks if I work on her more or not, but now it's gonna be time for that. Soon I'll get to start working on these again. Right now I'm like overanalyzing this one, like I know it needs to get done. And I just, everything needs like 80% left. Everything has 80% left in that series. But I'm just like, ugh. Anyways, very happy with her. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you like that one, because I'm indifferent, but I'm gonna still work on her. I just ended up turning my brain off, and my camera ran out of room, so I had to transfer videos and restart my card. So